this is your host and your English ka dost Vinit Kapoor once again live before you, and today we are going to talk. Yes, so how will it talk is you ask me question and I'm going to give you the answer. So if you have any doubt in English, if you want to ask something, so write it in the chat box. I'll read your chat and I'll try to answer you. Is that fair enough? Okay, so we are going to talk. So I'll request you that you write your answers, you write your questions in English, and I'll also do the same. But your question should be only related to English. Okay, and this is this session actually we'll try to do it again and again, because a lot of people ask me different questions on WhatsApp, and I'm sorry I'm not able to answer those here. So I thought we'll meet here and we'll try to maybe clear some of your doubts, or we'll try to answer some of your questions. Okay, great. So you can ask, good evening everyone. So you can ask your questions and we can go on answering those. Okay. Very good. Good evening all of you. Good evening. So a lot of people have joined from different countries. So good evening to all of you wherever you are. Good evening from India. Okay, and wherever you are. So if it is good morning there, good morning, and if it is good evening to you all. Yeah. Ansa, Shaista, Varinder, Pradeep, Rupesh, Hanmanji, Sanju, Shobha, Mr. Ram, and a lot of people. So I would request you to ask questions if you have got any question. And I would request you also, because we are going to talk, all of you, you give a brief intro about yourself. Okay. So just give me a brief intro so that we can start our talking. Okay. Give me a brief intro about yourself. Like, my name is this, and I am from this, and I do this. So when we talk about intro, we basically talk about our name, where you belong to, and then of course, what do you do? So these are the three things that you'll do better writing it there. But more than writing, you gotta speak. So because it is a speaking session, we are going to talk. You better speak before writing your answers. Okay. Very good evening everyone. Okay, so all of you who are from different parts of the world, good evening to you all. But please ask your question. Very good. Ansa ne kaha hai, my name is Ansa, I belong to Pakistan, I am doing job as well. Very good. Good evening Preeti ji. Okay, so if just give me a brief intro about yourself, I would like to know about you, and we'll also do something that we change our style, okay, or add something new, some new content. We'll do that. You can also give your suggestions here. Okay, your suggestions are most welcome. Okay, so you can suggest us that what do you want, what more do you want from us, and that is the whole purpose of this particular session. Okay, yeah, but before that I would like you to introduce yourself. Give me a brief intro about yourself. What do you do, where you live, and where you belong to? Yeah. So a lot of people ask me this question, sir, where from should I start? मुझे शुरुआत कहाँ से करनी चाहिए? Okay. If somebody asks me this question, and because this question has been asked many times over, so I only tell one saying which the great Sufi saint Kabir said, and he said, जहाँ आप खड़े हैं वहीं से आपकी शुरुआत होती है. Okay, so you can make an entry from wherever you are right now. Okay, wherever you are is the entry point. This was his line. Wherever you are is the entry point. So that means you can make a start wherever you are standing right now. So most of the people, what they do, I'll just explain something. Okay, very good. And now we are having some intros here. Please introduce yourself and like and share the session. I'll just take 2 minutes and explain a concept to all of you. कि अक्सर लोग क्या करते हैं कि suppose this is the path. Okay, this is the path, and I want to move from point A to point Z, or maybe point whatever. So I want to move from A to Z in English. Okay. Now most of the people, they say, कि sir, where should I begin? So the point is, you need not begin from A. You need to understand where I stand. Do I stand at B? Do I stand at C, D, or whatever? Okay. And you start from there. You don't need to go back to A again. But there is no harm Again, there is no harm if you think, okay, something is being taught from here, then I will start from here, because ultimately you are going to land here. And that is the most important part. The point is not your background, where you come from. The point is where you want to go. Most of the people, they focus here. They focus here. And I always tell people that you should focus here. The end point. If your end point is clear, if you know where I want to go, where I want to head to, it will be clear. Very good, very good. I'm not good in English, but it's my need. Please tell me how can I learn this language properly. I'm not good in speaking. So let me tell you one thing. Okay. I'm fine, Danish, and I'm fine, everyone else. Okay. Now, people ask me this question also. So I'm answering your questions today. Yeah. So the first question is, where should I begin? And again, the same question, I think it has been asked. If you can give me your name, positive vibes. I'm not good in English, but it's my need. Remember one thing. It's again very subjective when you say I'm not good in English. कई बार लोग कहते हैं कि मैं इंग्लिश में अच्छा नहीं हूँ, मेरी इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं है. तो मैं आपसे ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप इस पर कंसंट्रेट मत करिए मेरी इंग्लिश कैसी है. आप जहां खड़े हैं, ये याद रखिए, ये आपका वर्तमान नहीं है. इट इज नॉट योर प्रेजेंट. दिस इज नॉट योर प्रेजेंट. इफ यू आर स्टैंडिंग हियर, इट्स वेरी फनी थॉट, but I'll tell you, this is the fact. Where you stand right now is not your present, it is your past. Can somebody tell me how that can be true? If you think I am here right now and this is my present, you're wrong. This is not your present. Your present state is the result of your past actions. Remember one thing, your present state, wherever you are standing, is the result of your past action. So if you are talking about your state कि मेरी इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं है, you're talking about that. मेरी इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं है, तो आप अपने पास्ट की बात कर रहे हैं, आप पास्ट के एक्शन की बात कर रहे हैं. तो क्या आप उस पास्ट का कुछ बिगाड़ सकते हैं अभी यहां खड़े होकर? बिल्कुल नहीं. तो मेरी लोगों से क्या राय रहती है? डोंट टॉक अबाउट योर प्रेजेंट स्टेट, डोंट इवन टॉक अबाउट योर पास्ट एक्शंस. सो व्हाट शुड आई डू इफ आई वांट टू इंप्रूव माय प्रेजेंट स्टेट? व्हाट शुड आई डू कि मेरी फ्यूचर की स्टेट ये हो या फ्यूचर की स्टेट ये हो, ये मेरी फ्यूचर की स्टेट हो इंग्लिश में. तो व्हाट शुड आई डू? वेयर शुड आई कॉन्सेंट्रेट? अगर मैं यहां पर खड़ा हूं तो मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? मेरी फ्यूचर की स्टेट को अच्छा करने के लिए, मेरी फ्यूचर की स्टेट अच्छी हो इंग्लिश में या किसी भी चीज में, मुझे किसके ऊपर जोर देना चाहिए? टेल मी. एंड दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. आई हेल्स नहीं वरिंदर, आई हेल फ्रॉम गुड़गांव. फ्लुएंट स्पीकर इन इंग्लिश वरिंदर. Very good, Varinder. You're most welcome, and everyone else. I belong to Akola, Maharashtra. I am working. Rupesh, I am working. हाँ, मैं आपसे ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि इंग्लिश में क्या करना चाहिए या क्या करें. आपको अगर देखिए, अगर आपकी आज की स्टेट आपके पास्ट एक्शन का नतीजा है, तो आपकी फ्यूचर स्टेट किससे आएगी? अगर आपकी प्रेजेंट स्टेट आपके पास्ट के एक्शन से आई, तो आपकी फ्यूचर की स्टेट किस एक्शन से आएगी? मुझे ये चाहिए. दैट इज माई क्वेश्चन. यू कांट वर्क हार्ड ऑन प्रेजेंट स्टेट. कभी प्रेजेंट स्टेट पर काम मत करिए. प्रेजेंट स्टेट विल नॉट गिव यू गुड रिजल्ट इन फ्यूचर. हाउ शोभा, हाउ? दैट्स द क्वेश्चन. योर प्रेजेंट स्टेट विल नॉट गिव यू गुड फ्यूचर स्टेट. रिमेंबर दैट. प्रेजेंट क्या आंसर? प्रेजेंट का क्या? प्रेजेंट वर्क. एब्सोल्युटली राइट. देखिए प्रीति जी ने लिखा है. ओके, सो दैट मीन्स आपको कहां ध्यान देना है? प्रेजेंट का एक्शन. किस पर ध्यान देना है? प्रेजेंट का एक्शन. ये एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है जो आप सबको सीखना चाहिए. सो व्हाट इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन लाइफ? द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन लाइफ इज दैट माई प्रेजेंट स्टेट इज द रिजल्ट ऑफ माई पास्ट एक्शन. Same way, my future state will be the result of my present action. So instead of talking about my present state, you better talk about your present action. Is this clear? Don't talk about present state. People talk about present state a lot. Don't talk about present state. Talk about present action. Talk about present action. Is this clear? Is this clear? Present action, present action. So if it is clear, write down present action. जल्दी से लिखिए चैट बॉक्स में present action. तो आपका सारा के सारा ध्यान, लोग अक्सर मुझसे कहते हैं मेरी इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं है, या तो वो ये कहेंगे मेरी इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं है प्रेजेंट स्टेट, मैं अपनी इंग्लिश अच्छी करना चाहता हूं फ्यूचर स्टेट. तो या तो वो प्रेजेंट का स्टेट का मतलब पास्ट में जी रहे हैं, प्रेजेंट स्टेट का मतलब पास्ट एक्शन, और या वो फ्यूचर में जी रहे हैं. अरे भाई आपने क्या बात करनी है, प्रेजेंट के एक्शन की. अब मुझे आपसे चाहिए गिव मी 3 प्रेजेंट एक्शंस दैट यू विल स्टार्ट डूइंग फ्रॉम टुडे, दैट यू विल स्टार्ट डूइंग फ्रॉम टुडे दैट विल चेंज योर फ्यूचर स्टेट. गिव मी 3 actions, 3 present actions. Let's talk about actions only. Let's talk about action and that too present action. Give me 3 present action that will change your future state. Fast. I want from all of you. Give me 3 present action that will change your future state. And nobody will talk about state now, present state. We'll talk about present action and future state. और future state की भी इतनी चिंता मत करिए. गीता में कहा गया है कर्म किए जा फल की चिंता मत कर. वो यही है, गीता का सार यही है, कर्म किए जा फल की चिंता मत कर. यहां तो पहुंचोगे ही. Nobody can stop you if you are good here. People are not good here. People are good here. So let's apply Gita while learning English. Okay, अगर आप गीता को यहां अप्लाई करेंगे तो आपकी स्टेट अच्छी अपने आप हो जाएगी. वेरी गुड. स्मृति ने लिखा फर्स्ट एक्शन, सेकंड कंसिस्टेंसी एंड थर्ड फेथ. बहुत बढ़िया स्मृति, या बहुत अच्छे. सो 3 चीजें आप क्या क्या कर सकते हैं. देखिए सबसे पहले स्टार्ट व्हाट, स्टार्ट डैश इंग्लिश. बताओ क्या लिखोगे यहां पर. यू वांट टू लर्न स्पोकन इंग्लिश, यस और नो? इफ यू वांट टू लर्न स्पोकन इंग्लिश, यहां पर क्या लिखोगे आप? स्टार्ट के बाद क्या लिखोगे? व्हाट विल यू राइट? रेडी यू आर. रेडी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. नो नीड टू गेट रेडी. इसमें तैयार नहीं होना है, इसमें तैयार नहीं होना है. ओके, किसी की तलाश भी नहीं करनी है. चाइनीज में कहावत है, व्हेन द स्टूडेंट इज रेडी द टीचर विल अपीयर. जब स्टूडेंट तैयार हो जाएगा तो टीचर हाजिर हो जाएगा. अब वहाँ तैयार होने के माने ये नहीं कि आपने अच्छे कपड़े पहनने हैं और ये करना है. जब आप मेंटली तैयार हो, जब आप सोचने लगें कि अब मैं तैयार हूँ, मुझे इंग्लिश सीखनी है, योर टीचर इज रेडी, योर टीचर अपीयर्स. ओके, रिमेंबर दिस. स्टार्ट स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, एब्सोल्युटली राइट. ओके, स्टार्ट स्पीक इंग्लिश नहीं, क्या लिखेंगे? स्टार्ट स्पीक इन इंग्लिश. द फर्स्ट थिंग यू नीड टू डू इज स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश. आप लिखिए मत, आप पढ़िए मत. पढ़िए, मैं मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ उसको, ओके, लेकिन सबसे ज़रूरी काम जो है, जो लोग नहीं करते हैं, एंड दिस इज़ व्हाट वी डू इन आवर 1-to-1 सेशन. हम अपने 1-to-1 सेशन में लोगों को पढ़ाते कम है, बुलवाते ज़्यादा हैं. जो लोग मुझसे 1-to-1 सेशन लेते हैं, मुझसे मेंटरिंग लेते हैं, जो जिनका मैं मेंटोर हूँ, आई एम मेंटोर ऑफ अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल एक्चुअली. इसी कम्युनिटी में से काफ़ी लोग यहाँ पर भी हैं जो मुझसे सेशन लेते हैं. वो जानते होंगे कि मैं उनको पढ़ाता कम हूँ, बुलवाता ज़्यादा हूँ. You see, and this is where we are going to move now here also on YouTube. So we will move from giving you a lot of stuff, lot of knowledge, to making you do things, to guiding you. So here also I'm guiding you. So there I don't give this lecture, I make them speak and I correct them while they are speaking. So if you do it day in and day out, if you do it for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, we get tremendous results. And we have been getting tremendous results. Those who want those 1-to-1 sessions from me, mentorship from me, this is my number, 96483 So you can always write 1-to-1 and I'll give you the detail, but you need to be a professional or a housewife. So this is not for students, it is only for professionals and housewives. Yeah, so what you can do is positive vibes. Give me a message on 96483 96484. I'll tell you what is the procedure. हम बहुत selected लोग लेते हैं, हम सबको नहीं लेते हैं. Okay, बहुत selected लोग लेते हैं जिनमें हम बदलाव ला सकते हैं. Because what I work for is the change, not teaching, not training. I want change in you, 360-degree change. Okay, so this is the first point. Start speaking English. What is the second point? Okay, create an ecosystem. Now what is this? Create an ecosystem. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? माहौल बनाइए. तो दूसरी जो बड़ी शिकायत मुझे लोगों से आती है, जो लोग आमतौर पर शिकायत करते हैं, सर हमारे यहाँ माहौल ही नहीं है, नोबडी टॉक्स इन इंग्लिश. तो मैं उनसे यही कहता हूँ, माहौल मिलता नहीं है, बनाया जाता है. मैं जब इंग्लिश सीख रहा था, हमारे यहाँ पर कोई इंग्लिश नहीं बोलता था, इंग्लिश की अखबार नहीं आती थी, मेरे दोस्तों में कोई नहीं बोलता था. I am from Hindi medium, so nobody ever talked in English when I was learning English, when I was growing up. What did I do? I looked for the like-minded people who wanted to learn English. We created a group. उसका नाम हमने रखा था SAT, Self Analyzing Test. हर संडे को एक स्कूल की बिल्डिंग हमने ली थी, किराए पे नहीं, क्योंकि हमारे पास तो कुछ था ही नहीं था. तो हम क्या करते थे, हम पैसे बस इकट्ठे करते थे, वो भी कितने, 10 रुपये. We used to take 10 rupees and then we used to make test and solve it, and after that we used to give speeches. The students, mahol. And I still remember there was a time when there were around 60 students, 60. Offline की बात कर रहा हूँ, तब ये YouTube नहीं था, online नहीं था, कुछ नहीं था. And of course my teacher guided me for that. The point is, we created an ecosystem in a small town where nobody talked in English, and we could get 60 like-minded people who wanted to learn English. And from there we went on from that club to make an institute out of it, and I taught there with my teacher for almost 10 years. Think about it. Think about it. The most crucial and the most difficult step in any journey is the first step. You need to take that step. You need to take that step. Okay. So you want to, yeah. So what you need to do is, you need to add +91. Okay. So +91 से आप उसको ऐड करके करिएगा तो WhatsApp पर ऐड हो जाएगा. Okay. 96483 96484. Okay. Is this clear? Is this clear? So that's the second thing you need to do. You need to create an ecosystem. Okay. And the third thing you need to do is, you need to be consistent. So I see a lot of people who come here and go, and we can even now we can recognize some of you are new here. कुछ लोग यहाँ पर नए हैं, लेकिन I've seen a lot of people actually come here and go. And this is why on YouTube you don't learn English. You don't learn English speaking. You gain knowledge. Now whatever I'm telling you not for YouTube. I'm telling you, wherever you are, you can build that. You can find a partner whom you want to talk with. You definitely can create an ecosystem from 1 person to 50 people. You can start speaking English from today itself. Don't wait for tomorrow. And what you need to do is, if you are showing up today, show up tomorrow as well. Then show up the next day. Then show up the next day. And keep doing it for 1 year. You will learn English. There cannot be a simpler way to learn any skill. Forget about English. I say any skill. I've learned a lot of skills in my life by doing these simple things. I start doing that, what I am doing. So if I want to learn about tech, I start dabbling in tech. I create an ecosystem. I buy courses, I take courses, I make mentor, create an ecosystem. I look for people actually who are good in tech, try to contact them. Then I become consistent and I learn that. Is this clear? Is this clear? Yeah, if this is clear, whatever I told you, if it is clear, write CC. Write CC. Okay. So this is what you need to do. Okay, and we'll keep talking like this actually in days to come as well. हम ऐसी बहुत सारी बातें करेंगे, but what you can do is कि this is our app. You can download Zeta English Academy from Google Play Store. Okay, or this is the link here. You can download it and you can also purchase our plus courses. These are specially made courses for you, customized courses for all of you who want to learn English from the comfort of your home. You can learn. And these are my books. You can buy it from Amazon. Speak English to 1000 daily use sentences, 500 ways to learn English. Today I completed the editing. I completed editing my book actually, that is on grammar, and which will be released most probably the next month. Okay, it's just around the corner. And I also do personal mentorship program for people, especially for trainers, for people who are in corporate, those who are professional, or the housewives. I don't do it for students. For students, this is the course, but for professional, this is the course because it is quite valuable. I do it only for limited people. इसको करने के लिए पहले हम आपसे एक 1-to-1 सेशन खुद का लेंगे और उसके बाद हम करेंगे. ओके, सो ये ध्यान रखिएगा, ये सिर्फ प्रोफेशनल्स के लिए, हाउसवाइफ्स के लिए, ये स्टूडेंट्स के लिए नहीं है. Okay, and this is for our offline classes. 96483 96484. This is our number. We are from Lucknow. So if you happen to be in Lucknow, you can always join our offline classes. Thank you so very much. उम्मीद है आपको आज का सेशन अच्छा लगा होगा. आज मैंने कहा कि हम आपसे ऐसी बातें करते हैं. कई बार आपसे मैं चाहता हूँ बात करना, लेकिन बात हो नहीं पाती है. ओके, या सुमित, थैंक्स अ लॉट. सो अभी हम क्या करेंगे, विल ऑल्सो कीप यू अपडेटेड व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, बट वी आर थिंकिंग ऑफ समथिंग डिफरेंट, समथिंग बिग, which is coming up. But my request to all of you would be, please show up consistently here on this channel. For now, this is all from your host and your English ka dost, Vinit Kapoor, signing off. Let's win it with Vinit.